Hello my friends, this is our first shave planned with the advent calendar I got from Phoenix Shaving. I figured I'd meet you here, he and Safety Cat, and she's really craving attention. It's snowing pretty good, it's cold outside. We're gonna go back and open the cell, we'll see what we got, and we'll meet you back here. Well, here we are. Our first try of this thing. This is our advent calendar. We're going to get our first one out of here. I think after this first one, it'll be easier. We'll figure out how it's done. I don't want to tear it up, so I'm trying to be real careful. Okay. Our first compartment, I guess. This is sweet potato pie. There's the soap. There's a little container also of that in there, like that. There's a guitar pick, and it looks like a little slip of paper, presumably to see what it says. It says sweet potato pie. Scent profile is candied yams, marshmallow cream, brown sugar, citrus and spice, vanilla. In the South, pumpkin pie doesn't reign supreme. Sweet potato pie does. Baked with sugar, spice, and topped with marshmallow cream is a true taste of homecoming. Legend says George Washington Carver once wrote 118 recipes for sweet potatoes. Let's make that 119. The holiday in the South has its own star dessert, the humble sweet potato, whipped into pie and crowned with marshmallow peaks. Its history baked right into tradition. A dish of resilience, resourcefulness, and straight-up deliciousness. Every slice tastes like a story told at the table. Note, the top of this soap will be brown due to the vanilla. All is well. So this is sweet potato pie soap. We'll be trying this in just a moment here, and we'll meet you back at the den. Well, we're back. Here it is, sweet potato pie. Let's see if we get a little closer. Where's the camera at? It's over here, I think. Sweet potato pie. I read the slip on there. I haven't even opened it yet. It's pretty exciting. Let's see what this smells like. Well, I guess it's sweet and spicy. Smells kind of like sweet potato pie. It supplied me with a little guitar pick, but I think I'll just leave that in there. I'm gonna spoon off a little bit here and put it in the bowl. I mean, I did practice lathering from little containers before we went to Japan, but I think I'll save on this container a little bit, so that if I decide to pass these samples on to somebody else, then we'll be able to do so from it. Try to get a little hot water. I got so excited to do this. I didn't even run hot water. Don't have a razor out. I'm just a mess here. But let's run a little bit of water in the sink. Little girl is sitting in the window. I can't leave that open for very long because we got the heat on. I can't warm the whole outside. So this is, I hate to say, it's kind of pumpkin pie spice. I know it's the cinnamon is very forward in this fragrance. I've got this brush laying here, so maybe I'll just use what brush I have at hand. I'll put a little water in the dish. I put those scrapers in there, and I'm gonna put a little water on here to start dissolving the soap. And let's see what kind of, well, I suppose it doesn't hurt anything to just go ahead and use Limey Batman. I really don't know how many shaves I've used this blade for, so let's see if I have the regular Batman here, Limey and Oz. Maybe I'll use regular Batman, and maybe that blade is a little better shape than I remember this one being. I don't know, but we'll see how this soap lathers. Other Phoenix soaps are pretty decent latherers. The Blue Sow one comes to mind. That's the first one I think of when I think of Phoenix soap, because I think it's the first one I got from them. They have very imaginative labels. Well, it seems to be lathered up pretty good. We just gave it a couple stirs and it's already doing pretty good. So the 12 days of Christmas, is that 12 days going into Christmas or 12 days coming out of Christmas? So I'm not real experienced with Advent calendars, so I don't know if they all have 12 days in them or not. This is the first time I've been trying this, and the first time, obviously, with this product line. The lather's pretty peaky. It's got good structure to it, so it should be fine. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's do this. Maybe I'm gonna get soap all over this. Let me take this little. Maybe I'll try to use wear a short sleeve shirt or something with not as much up in my face when we're doing these shaves. But so far, let's take this off too. Oh, you're down? Okay. Cold air is blowing right on my back. I should put more thought into how I set things up when we get these things going. Okay, sweet potato pie soap. You know, it's not as strong even when it's on the face, isn't as strong as when I'm sniffing at the puck, so I'm not gonna walk into the place smelling like a pastry. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see what the hell it shaves then. Well, it's got plenty of good slickness. We're coming into, this will be the third Advent, or third Sunday in Advent, which is the Sunday of Joy. Just kind of something to think on when we're thinking of Advent. Well, so far, pretty good. I'm not disliking it. I was a little concerned when I saw that sweet potato soap. That's interesting. But the Phoenix people are pretty imaginative, and they do come up with some if you go to their webpage, they have some pretty interesting stuff going on there. Oh, there's our first pass. Once again, because I didn't have a whole lot of whiskers, but that's pretty good. It rinses straight off. There's not a whole lot of, not a lot left after you rinse it off. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. So we won't really know how protective this is until I hit it with the alum. Maybe while I'm doing these, oh yeah. That's pretty okay. Yeah, that'll do. As far as slickness, is pretty good. We'll see how, like just with a modest amount of water on there, how that will do after the second pass. Yeah, not a lot of post-pass slickness where you can just put a little bit of soap on and maybe do some cleaning up. It's not quite as slick as I'd like to see. The fragrance is real nice though. And let's do the bottom line of how the protection was using the alum test. Yeah, that's adequate. There's a little bit of a buzz. It's not what I'd call a first tier soap. That's pretty good. And for a novelty soap like sweet potatoes, can't really complain too much. But this makes me excited to see what tomorrow's soap is going to be. Let's open up the aftershave here. This is it says rose, hydrosol, essential and fragrance oil, glycerin, aloe, benzoin resin, and southern pole seasoning. I should have done this before I got my hands wet. Okay. I'll be a little ginger careful with this. This is a little different from the soap fragrance. A little richer. Not as bright. This is more earthy in its tone. Very nice. So first Sunday in that, our first day in our Advent calendar was sweet potato pie by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Thank you so much for coming this far. I'm Major Rich. You find me at theshavingcodger.com. If you like this content, please leave a like, subscribe if you're so inclined, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Bye-bye.